Hello and welcome to the Hotkeys podcast. This is a show where we talk about everything pop culture and random in the world. I'm your host Mick, and I'm joined by
Landon Browning.
And David Parker.
and Dave. Hello, Dave.
Hey.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us this week.
On a holiday
problem.
special.
Post-holiday special of the
Is this
Hotkeys
the Star Wars
podcast.
Thanksgiving special?
Yeah.
Yes. Be prepared for a bunch of Wookiee language with no subtitles. You'll just have to assume what we're saying.
Well, see, in context, you can understand what they're saying based off the body language of the Wookiees. Like it makes sense.
Body language. Okay, that's what I've been missing.
I
Like,
tried
if
to
you
watch
can't
that.
understand what they're saying, that's on you.
Okay,
Said Joe.
You gotta be a
I'm at
smart
fault
consumer.
I'm at fault here. Well, if you notice, like every time they talk to a droid, like R2 or it's November 30th, by the way. If they talk to like R2 or like some type of protocol droid, they always like repeat back what they say, so everybody understands what the droid is saying. Like, no, why would I ever walk over there with my lightsaber? I can't do that. Do you ever notice that?
What? Luke is stuck down the well, and he has the map.
Dang it.
Yeah.
So how about clamming?
Oh, they kind of do the same
yeah.
thing with Wookiees.
Why do you hate clamming, Mick?
I've just had just rough experiences every time I go.
Like how's it rough? Aren't you just on the beach digging
Yeah,
clams?
it wouldn't be so bad, but the times I've gone, it's been winter, so it's been freezing out, and there's like no clams. And when you're out there for like hours clamming and not getting any clams, it's really frustrating.
Yeah.
But we have some family over at the coast right now, clamming, and it's like they're meeting their quota in like an hour, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe it's. I think it's me.
It could be.
I'm cursed. I can't clam.
I don't know if I've ever actually had clams, to be honest.
Deep fried clams are good.
Don't you eat them with butter, right? Is that like the thing? Like, yeah. Or is that
That's more like
Well,
lobster.
You can have them with like tartar sauce or whatever.
yeah, like tartar
Ketchup.
sauce or
Cocktail
sauce.
I don't like cocktail
For-
sauce.
For reference, we were talking about clams before we started recording.
No, we weren't.
No. We actually
What are you
That's
talking
now
about?
why we're talking
Actually-
about clams.
No, this
Actually,
came out of
we were talking
nowhere.
about Star Wars,
No.
and then we just go right
No.
into clams. It makes
Landon
no
really
sense.
wanted to talk clams.
I just had it on my mind. We hadn't talked about it previously, and it just
No.
popped out. I'm like, you know what? How about clamming?
Yeah, it's completely out of left field.
Right, Dave?
I personally love clamming. It's a lot of fun. You get to like get cold and wet, and you get to like get these little disgusting fishy things. You're out there digging in the nighttime or the early morning, and then later you have to gut them all. And then-
how far does like it go? Like you max out your clam limit, and you eat them. Like how long do they last? I mean, like you go get 30 clams and they're gone in like 10 minutes, right? You gobble them down, right?
I mean, that's a lot of clams to eat.
Well, like a normal person could probably in one sitting eat maybe like 3 or 4 fried clams.
Oh, really? They're that rich, or like?
Yeah, you could eat less, or if you're someone like me or Michael, who's like really hungry and loves fried clams, you can eat like 10 of them.
Oh, I can't do that.
Well, we
Like,
shouldn't, but
Are
we
they,
both
like
are
have.
they-
maybe
are
9,
They filling?
but
Are
10.
they filling, or are they just rich?
Oh, they're filling. Yeah, they sit in your gut.
Well,
swim
it's just
around a little
pure
bit.
meat.
Pure,
They're
purest
really
of
you
the
good,
guys
good.
don't
though.
eat the shells?
That's for like
Well,
flossing your teeth.
They don't go down
afterwards.
as easily as the meat does.
See, it's the
But it really, like,
lacerations
cleans you
that they
out.
leave in your esophagus that kind of get you the first time. If you can get
So-
over that, then
So what's the
you're
process?
good.
You take them back in the shell though, and you like.
You, what's it called? Shuck them, shucking clams.
Yeah, you shuck the clams.
Yeah, yeah. You
Gotta shuck them all.
Take
Slaughter them.
gotta shuck 'em all. Shucky bone.
Basically, you cut the
Shell.
the 2 shells off of them. Then you cut the whole thing down the middle. Like imagine like cutting a human like
Yeah,
from the top of their head
I can imagine that.
down to their torso, like just splitting
Yeah.
them in 2.
Yeah.
Then you take their
And then you-
guts out.
You take out certain guts, and then you just fry those bad boys up. Like you just stick them in an egg wash, and then you just cover them in breadcrumbs,
And then deep
hot
fry.
oil, they're done in like 2 to 3 minutes. They're really good.
I want to try them.
They're good. They're good.
If you like seafood, you'd probably like fried clams.
I like
So
some
Jonah
seafood.
would love fried clams. Friend of the show, Jonah.
I like fish and chips. I don't really like lobster too much. I tried that for like the first time, like a mac and cheese the other week.
Oh, you can't. You gotta try it separate,
plain.
like on its own with just a bowl of butter.
Like steamed lobster.
Yeah.
Dipped in melted butter.
That's the way to do it.
Okay.
Because you like crab, right?
I don't know if I've had it like once a long time ago. Yeah. I don't have much seafood experience.
Got to get on that.
Well, you live so close to the sea.
I know.
yeah. How is this possible that you've not
I don't know.
had a lot of seafood experience with how close we are?
I don't feel like I had we didn't make a lot of seafood at home, at least when I grew up.
Well, good seafood is not cheap. It's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Especially fresh.
Seems
if you
weird.
get frozen
There's
stuff, it's all right, but it's not as good.
Just seems weird. There's so much of it out there. Like, why is it so expensive?
It's like an ocean full.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's literally more ocean than there is land. I guess it's just hard to get, right? Maybe it's easy. I don't know.
Well, it depends what kind of like seafood you're getting. I mean, imagine like crabs.
Like crabs. That's probably like the easiest thing to get. Not dangerous at all. You're just out there.
I don't know. I've never gotten crabs. I don't know how easy that is to get, but whatever.
Jeez, Dave.
It's a kid's show, man.
Gosh, what's wrong with you?
You have to cut that out.
I mean,
you're gonna have to cut your own filth out of this show.
Assuming that I know what you're talking about. Anyway, crab fishing on a boat.
Crabbing. It's called just crabbing.
Crab fishing. You guys have seen like Deadliest Catch?
I think I've seen an episode or two.
Yeah. Is that something?
Yeah,
you would
when we
ever
were
do?
younger.
No, I wouldn't do
Michael
that.
and I used to watch it all the time.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, but if you make it, like you're rich.
Yeah, but
like 30 grand in like
not that rich.
2.5 months.
That's not. I mean, that's
pretty good.
That's pretty good, but like not like. I don't think that's enough.
What would be enough?
So how many months is it?
I don't know. Like
I also don't think
2.5
that's
months,
typical
3 months.
pay for that. Like
yeah, it's probably more
maybe
like
if you're
60
like
grand.
Inexperienced.
So you need to make it onto the show.
No.
And then
it would have to be like life changing.
And then be like the greenhorn that's like, man, I deserve a full pays cut.
And then they throw me overboard and let me die.
Make you walk the plank.
Yeah. I feel like it would have to be like I work 3 months out of the year and I get paid like 80 to 90 grand. And then I don't work the rest of the
just
year.
be a captain.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, you need to own a boat.
Yeah, get your own boat.
Yeah.
Seems pretty.
That's what it would take for me.
Pretty good to me. No, I'd probably be like super seasick. I don't think I could do it.
When you're wet all the time and you're just like
Cold.
Yeah.
Cold, sloshing around,
and then you get caught up in the net,
dirty,
fall overboard, and drown.
The
highlight
steel
of the trip.
cage drags you down to the bottom.
That's if the current doesn't slam you against the boat.
You're just getting
you
crushed by the weight of the water.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
And the internet is probably like spotty at best on that ship.
Yeah.
No, I don't feel like you do anything besides work the whole time.
Work and sleep.
Yeah.
And eat.
And you probably don't even sleep that much. Or
Probably
eat
not.
that much. You probably just. Yeah. And then you can feel the crew turning on you.
How long have we been on this boat?
We haven't caught a fish
2 weeks.
in 3 weeks. We're out of ale. We're out of bread.
Hardtack.
Oh yeah, some hardtack. I've eaten tack before, dude. It's so gross.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we made it for the Civil War reenactments. It's like
How bad was it?
It's like the worst thing imaginable.
What is it?
It's like
and yours was like modern day hardtack.
It's like a. Imagine they took the little like crackers that you have for communion, but they like made them into a block and then like turned them into concrete.
Oh.
So like the effort to eat them, like you have to suck on it for like, like but they're like square chunks, like you have to like either dunk it in coffee to get it moist enough to chew through, or you have to,
This sounds like some like gross like dog treat.
That's basically like the consistency of it is like a dog treat.
It's like one of those
The
fake
basic-
bones that they like chew on and then
Yeah.
unravel.
I think it's just like flour and salt. Like
Gross.
It's kind of like really old, hard bread that like sailors would eat many years ago because
it preserved.
that's what
well,
they could
right?
take.
Like,
right, because
Yeah,
it's
'cause-
mostly salt.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, it would get you by. I mean, there's probably enough
Yeah.
carbs in there to carb you up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That and probably some like tasteless jerky.
Probably.
Yeah.
Salted pork.
Yeah. Makes me think of like Oregon Trail
Oh,
video
goodness.
game. You like bring like the
Yeah.
bear.
You kill a 400-pound buffalo, and then you
Yeah.
get to keep like 10 pounds of meat.
Yeah. I'd always get trampled to death like by the buffalo stampedes. Like it's like, do you want to go hunting in the buffalo stampede? I'm like, yes, and then it's like you die. It's like no.
Well, it like all depends on who you choose as your character, right? Like you could either be like a farmer, a banker,
doctor.
or
Yeah.
a doctor or something.
The one I played was I think Oregon Trail 2, and there was like different
Mm.
career choices, and like you got a different amount of starting money depending on who you picked.
Yeah.
And I think like if you chose the higher salaried people, like you get less of a score at the end of the game.
Right, like not a high bonus.
Yeah.
But you survive.
I got really good at that game. I played it a lot where I would pick like the lowest salaried person, and the only supplies I'd take was like a rifle and like 20 rounds or something. Like,
So that was like the old equivalent of Dark Souls, where people
Yeah.
would start with like a level 0
yeah.
character.
Yeah. It was like you got to ford the river too at the end, or like raft down it. Like you could have the option to like pay the people, you know, and you lose a bunch of money, and you definitely make it, or you can like forge the river and then like you probably die.
Would you ever do Oregon Trail in real life? Like try it, wagon and
Like with
Only
today's
20
roads,
bullets
like
and a
with
rifle.
with today's roads, like you're just like, yeah, I'm trying to make it across America. I don't know, it'd be
a
interesting.
covered
you're like
wagon.
on I-90.
On I-90.
Just cars zooming by.
You're in the middle lane.
trotting along.
Yeah, there was like a 60 car pileup on I-90.
Yeah, a couple days ago.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Wonder who started it.
Has there been bad weather or something?
I heard it was like a flash storm across like just a small section of the highway, like where it went from like clear to like blizzard conditions,
Mm.
like that, just super fast. And
Well, the last week or so, there's been some crazy like winter weather throughout different pockets of the U.S. Like there was a lot of crazy stuff in Colorado, Minnesota, and then the UP here. There was like a blizzard last week, and a lot of the stuff shut down.
that sucks. I hate the snow.
I love this.
It's supposed to be pretty mild for snow this year,
It better
but
be.
it's still pretty cold out.
I think I'm gonna roll the dice and not get snow tires.
Yeah.
Do you not have like all season tires?
I don't. That's my thing. I want to buy all seasons, but then I'm like, I don't want to spend money on all seasons. So I'm like, I could either risk it, or I can. I'll probably.
How old are your current tires?
I don't know. I had
See, next time they're
I had
like
I had friend of the show Jordan look at them, and he said the tread looked fine because he works at Les Schwab.
Tire place.
Yeah. And but he's like, I recommend you get some, all seasons on here. And I'm like, yeah, but you're just trying to sell me.
Shut up. So yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just wait till like you were gonna say, like wait till the tread's pretty shot on them, and then just put.
and
Wait
then
until
just
you
get
have a
all season,
blowout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you know.
But I don't drive
on.
it. I don't drive my car that much, so it's like these tires could last quite a while. So maybe I'll snap and just get all seasons and not have to worry about it ever again. But money's tight, so.
Gosh dang it. Okay, well, just a couple days ago was Thanksgiving. Was it cool?
I had a good day.
Was it cool, guy?
I had a fun time.
Yeah, you hung out with your family.
Yeah, well, we went and did we played in our church's like turkey bowl football
yeah.
game.
Played a little flag football early in the
Gobble,
morning.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't want to brag, but on the
No,
on
don't
the
brag.
last
Do it.
last play of the game, it's coming down to the wire. Friend of the show Jordan trying to convert on fourth down.
He was close.
Friend of the show Will throws a tight spiral to him, and I break the play up. I break the pass up. Jordan's crying.
Let's
on the
just
field.
say Landon was really humble about the whole thing and didn't rub it in at all, and still doesn't
Sounds so
continue
much like
rubbing it in
Landon.
to Jordan.
I'm sure it hasn't been brought up multiple times.
Nope.
The last couple
it
days.
hasn't. It hasn't, especially
No.
not to Jordan. I've kept it really classy with him.
Yeah,
The
it was a
good
good
thing is,
game though.
like,
It was fun.
Jordan takes everything well
Oh
in
yeah,
stride.
he definitely
Doesn't-
hasn't blown
you know.
up and yelled at me about it. And called me names and said that I wasn't even. He didn't even know I was involved in the play.
I
Yeah,
do
no
miss playing football. I wish that's one thing. It's like a bummer about being far away from friends and family.
Well, when you
Is
come
that
into town, we'll play.
If there's no
In
snow on the
December?
ground,
Yeah. No biggie.
I would do that.
I'd play. I'd
I
play when
love
there's a
playing
little
football.
snow on the ground. You know.
It'll
Game
just be
of
like a
snow.
Buffalo game.
Yeah. Go Bills. Took care of the boys on Thanksgiving. That was a good game. You guys watch any of the games?
Yeah, they beat Dallas, right?
Yeah. Dad
Yep.
was probably pretty tore up about that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I got invited over to friend of the show friend of the show Jonah's place, and they had it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was Jonah rooting for?
The Bills.
Okay.
I think everybody in that house hated the Cowboys.
All right.
Which I don't know. Like, I didn't realize so many people up
The
here.
Cowboys are
hate
pretty. The Cowboys are pretty hated by a lot of people.
Is it mostly because like Jerry Jones and stuff?
It's like Jerry Jones. It's like the
Well, it's
fan
America's team.
Yeah, it's America's
So,
team. So
if you don't like America's team, you hate America's team.
yeah.
You either
I
like
guess that makes
love
sense.
the boys.
Well, I think
you
a
hate the
lot
boys.
of the Cowboys fan base can be pretty toxic. Like most fan bases, like where they haven't been good in like 20 years, but they still bring up like the Super Bowls.
The glory
they won.
days.
Yeah.
Well, they're kind of like the Yankees, right, of the NFL. Like they're very popular. They make a lot of money, like the most profitable team in the NFL.
Really?
I
Yes.
think- yeah.
Huh.
Yes, like similar to the Yankees. They used to be a lot better. And so lots of people are going to hate him.
Yeah. I hate. Well, I don't hate them, but I don't like them really. They still probably will win their division though.
That's the sad part.
Yeah.
That's
'cause
how
they're not-
bad the NFC East is doing.
Yeah.
I realized that I based a lot of my likes and dislikes of football teams on just their logo and mascot. Like, yeah, I like Cowboys.
You're like,
That's why I like Cowboy.
Yeah. Star cool.
like Seattle Seahawks.
Jaguar bat.
Yeah, it's a cool logo. I like it.
Dude, the Jaguars have like the worst uniforms out of any team. I
It
feel
looks like someone threw up on them.
looks like a melted Rolo, like their helmet.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're terrible. I really liked the Lions uniforms. Really cool on Thanksgiving. They had like the gray alternate uniforms. They're
Yeah.
pretty cool. I mean,
I like alternate
they didn't win.
uniforms. That's because it's the Lions.
Yeah, they find new ways to lose every week. Same with the Chargers.
How are you guys doing in fantasy?
I'm actually doing pretty good in
Yeah.
3 out of 4 leagues. One league I'm not good.
Yeah. How about you, Dave?
I'm doing well in others. Others not so much.
Which ones? You can still make the playoffs in the Dynasty League, right? But it's kind of it's a reach, right?
I mean, yeah, there's chances in some, no chances in others.
You're out of contention in our church league, right? Like you're done, right?
I think so, yeah.
Welcome to the club. Yeah, I'm gonna make the playoffs in I think 3 out of 4. I think
Nice.
one's
not bad.
locked in, 2 are up in the air going in this week. But I mean, if it ended right now, I would be the 6th seed in one, and then the I think 5th seed in another.
Mm-hmm.
So and then the 1st seed, and one of them. So I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good.
Landon's the worst.
No, I'm a second half of the season kind of coach. Takes me a little while to kind of like figure out my team, figure out who needs to be in the starting lineup, build some chemistry, and then we just start stacking W's, man. Like
I've really been enjoying Disney Plus. I feel like it's a great service, actually. Like we're not brought to you by them,
But we should
be. Yeah, but we should be.
I've only watched The Mandalorian on it. That's all I've done so far.
I've watched a couple of other things, TV shows and some movies here and there, but I mean, my reason of buying it was for The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I don't know, it feels nice just like pop on A Bug's Life. We watched that the other night.
Dude,
Brianna
what?
and I did.
Pop on a Bug's
Yeah, pop on A Bug's Life. You're like, watch flick.
All right, Kevin
Save the Ant Colony. I love that movie.
Did you see Aladdin Prince of Thieves is on there too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Prince of Thieves and the Return of Jafar.
You can forget about that one.
Lion King 1.5.
Dude, what a great film.
I haven't seen that.
What's on the menu? And the new Lion King, right?
I don't have
know
any
if that's
interest in
on here
watching
yet.
live action.
I don't have any interest in watching that.
Did you guys see that movie?
No.
No.
Did we talk about it on here? Because
don't
I
think
saw
so.
it.
Was it any
You
good?
saw it?
Yeah, I saw it in theaters. My
What?
dad
Why?
came
Oh,
for like a week or two, and we saw it together.
How'd you like it?
It wasn't great.
It still
Well,
made
we
a
had
ton of
a-
money, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. It made it.
Did it cross $1 billion?
Gosh, I think so.
What a
Yeah.
stupid.
It's one of the highest grossing films of the year. It made more than original Lion King.
Oh, yeah.
That's stupid.
It's so weird though because it's just like a testament of how different projects can show different skills and different storytelling of the same director or creator. Like Jon Favreau directed The Lion King, but he's also the creator of Mandalorian, and The Mandalorian has been incredible with just
Yeah.
4 episodes.
Well, the problem with the live action Lion King was
it's so
just
stupid.
It's not live
considered
action.
live action.
well,
So
yeah,
dumb.
I mean,
Literally none
It's
of
the
it's
fact that
live
it
action, is it?
No.
looked live action. The problem is you have all these like emotional scenes. I mean,
With
if you guys remember the
emotionless
original,
animals.
yeah, but with like emotionless animals, that's really it. Like anything where
Well,
you
that's one thing I liked about that. Not the other, not
Mowgli.
the John Favreau Jungle Book,
Jungle
but the
Book.
Mowgli one.
Yeah.
They cartoonized the animal characters
they,
just a little
they
bit.
mocapped actors' faces.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you
So
had Andy Serkis as Baloo.
right.
Was that one good?
I liked it better than the.
I didn't watch
Jungle
the
Book
new
one.
I didn't watch the.
I didn't like the Jungle Book one at all. It
They
was
both
the
have
same
their-
problem where it
Their
was like.
strengths.
Where it's like, I can't buy into the like emotions of this panther or the bear.
Because it just looks like a real lion just moving its mouth.
Right.
Yeah.
Or like a real bear in the jungle singing bare necessities.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work.
I'm just telling
Yeah, so the songs were really weird.
you. Yeah. Hit me up when they got the live action Great Mouse Detective. That's what I'm saying. Hit me up when that comes out. Okay. Like.
But
Radigan.
it'll just be that
It's
same
gonna look
dude.
so lame.
Yeah.
Radigan.
I need to watch that one since it's on there. I haven't watched
That's
that
a
yet.
great. I love that
That's
movie.
such a good movie.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
That
So
one,
like
like
an
the
actual
like the Rescuer movies.
Oh, I need to watch those.
Those are
since they're
good.
on there. See, there's a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff I need to watch.
Yeah.
What would be
Cody!
the worst live action remake of a Disney movie?
What could
Brave Little Toaster?
Dude, that'd be horrifying.
just a toaster like walking around.
I'd actually I'd probably watch
no,
it. Like,
no emotions at all.
but it still talks like it was something.
Dude, the ACC
Meow?
would be freaky too.
Yeah. What would another
That'd be so stupid. Just a bunch of appliances just waddling around.
live action Toy Story?
I mean-
Like it's just like a little like toy.
They literally just have the dolls. Like, it's like a kid just throwing toys around his room.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
See, they just need to not do any more of these.
Ratatouille. Just give me some Ratatouille.
That'd be
The
gross.
scene when all the rats are cooking in
That'd
the
be
kitchen would
disgusting.
be so horrifying.
So gross.
That
That movie made the food look so good though.
Oh, dude. Oh man. What was that dish he makes at the end? Like,
Ratatouille.
Yeah, the ratatouille. Oh,
Ratatouille?
man,
Yeah.
yeah. Dude, like I wanted to have Ratatouille so bad.
I know,
Like,
it
I'm
looks
I
so
just want
good.
Ratatouille.
Yeah.
I've had it before.
Is it good?
It is pretty good.
Is it as good as they made it look in the movie?
Probably not. No.
No,
No
yeah.
food tastes as good as cartoons make them.
I just
look.
want some of that Winnie the Pooh honey. It looks like cheese sauce.
Just get the egg from Mandalorian. And there you go. Um.
Oh, speaking of
Well,
Mandalorian.
speaking of the Mandalorian, yeah. So episode 4 came out yesterday. I believe we've all 3 watched it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So spoilers alert. Spoiler alert.
We never talked about the 3rd episode, did we?
No, we didn't. So we can talk about both of them. Spoiler for episode 3 and 4 of Mandalorian.
Both great.
Both great.
Spoiled.
You're stupid if you're not watching them. Spoiled.
Yeah. I think the 4th one's been my favorite so far.
Well, so far, I feel like they've just been getting better and better with each episode.
Yeah.
Episode 3 was when he got back to the planet to bring back Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda's freaking awesome.
Oh man, dude, like
Dude, just when he is just walking around,
man.
I just crack up because it's so like cute looking.
yeah.
Like he just like waddles back and forth. It's so funny. Like any scene with him is just hilarious.
Oh yeah, dude, he's awesome.
Like when he's like trying to get the ball off of the little lever in his ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
It's great that they didn't use CG.
Oh, I know.
Like
Yeah,
would have been terrible.
Yeah.
I feel like.
yeah, it would have taken me out of it.
Yeah.
What else happened in the episode?
He got like his full armor.
His full armor.
His
His
new shiny.
what's the metal called?
I can't remember.
Adamantium.
He leveled up.
Start with a B.
He leveled up though.
Mithril.
Baraki. Isn't that Game of Thrones? Baraki.
Dothraki.
Baraki. So yeah, he got all that armor leveled up. It did feel like a video game for a little bit, where he was like doing a quest and coming back for upgrades
Pieces
and
of
stuff. Armor. So yeah, now he's like mostly shiny and silvery.
He just needs a jetpack.
Right? Yeah.
That's all he needs.
Yeah.
Gotta get me one of those.
Yeah.
He shot Carl Weathers.
Yeah, dude. I was like, no, Carl.
But he lived.
After Carl invited him to the Twilight bathhouses and he just shoots him, I'm like, dude, like, what gives, man? Like,
And it's like, how
Can you enjoy the Twilight bathhouses if you can't take your helmet off?
You know Landon's answer.
You can enjoy it. You can definitely enjoy it. Or was it a bathhouse or healing? The healing.
It was like a healing
Something like that.
bath place. Bath
Heal-
is the important word
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
No, Twi'lek is the important
Yes,
word.
Twilight is the important word. That's the most important word.
So yeah, he turns over Baby Yoda to the old Imperial general
And then
dude.
they kill Baby Yoda in front of you.
Slaughter him. Head comes off.
They extract the midi-chlorians right in front of Mando.
Yeah. Really
with
graphic.
the
They
turkey
just
baster.
tear out of his body.
Spinal cord dangling.
I didn't see it coming. I was like, oh no.
It's amazing how, and I think we mentioned this before, how much emotion you can see on the Mandalorian's face, even though it's completely covered by a helmet. Like just his line delivery of like, "What are you gonna do with a child?"
Yeah.
Like,
Especially because he doesn't say much either. Like,
no, he doesn't. But yeah, you can just get so much emotion from his character.
And I would say that's probably a testament mostly to the writing.
No, Pedro
'Cause, like-
Pascal.
yeah. If it wasn't him, it would be good.
No,
Because
Okay.
anything that we're getting about like his emotion is only from the voice we hear and maybe a little bit of body language, but anything else that we're like perceiving, it's just what we're imagining his face looking like based off of what he's saying and how he's saying it.
Yeah.
Because even body language is a little kind of
I mean, a
covered
lot of
up
it though
as well as
is
armor and
Pedro
stuff.
Pascal because of the way he
The
delivers
voice.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lines could still be the same, but it's how you say it.
Yeah.
Um,
You think you put Justin
Combo.
Bieber in that suit of armor? You think Justin Bieber can carry that character? I don't think so.
Yoda baby.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Wait, that gives me an idea.
No. So he turns Baby Yoda over. We still don't really know exactly what they were wanting him for. There were some like hints about cloning stuff because the doctor the doctor guy in that episode had a patch on, and the patch matched the clone symbol that in episode 2 like all of the clone people had. So there's
I've heard things like cloning the Emperor, or like using the mini chlorians to bring the Emperor back to life.
yeah
Some stuff along that lines.
yeah
I don't know. Maybe they're trying to clone Baby Yoda so there's more cute Baby Yodas.
I know. We need more cuteness in the
Yeah.
galaxy.
All we know is that it wasn't good for Baby Yoda. Or Yoda Baby.
That's all that.
or whatever it's called. So we know that we didn't want that to happen.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, really. Like,
Yeah, they got that message across pretty well.
yeah.
So he goes back, saves him, and then there's like an awesome firefight between all of the bounty hunter guys in the guild and Mando.
What about when you skipped over the part where he uses his like those zoo zoo zoo?
Oh,
the whistling.
Yeah.
What were they called? Whistling birds or something?
Canary or something.
That was just like one scene though.
But that was cool.
Okay.
He killed all those.
It was
people.
cool.
And he has a limited amount. So like he's
used them
4
all?
already.
I thought he used all of them.
He's only used 4.
Oh,
Dave
wow!
keeping
Attention to
track.
detail, Dave. Thanks, Dave.
So, he's
So
saving the
that
other ones.
happened. Then there was a firefight between all of them, and it was so cool seeing all the Mandalorians come in and kick butt,
Yeah.
because you'd really only seen that in the Clone Wars and the Rebel show, but to see him in live action was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think that one like brute Mandalorian, I think that was Jon Favreau.
Was it?
Yeah,
Was it Gatling gun?
Was it a Gatling gun?
The one that
I
fought
don't know.
him?
Yeah, the one that like had a scuffle with him in the
Yeah.
church
So
place.
Mando would kill him.
So yeah, they came and rescued him, and then Mando and Baby Yoda escaped.
Yeah.
And that was
And
episode
then they went
3.
to a swamp planet.
Yeah.
Was it a swamp?
It's kind of a swamp
Kind
planet.
of, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll say it's swampy.
I didn't
Yeah.
get that vibe. When I think of a
Not
swamp
like
planet, I
Dagobah
think
swamp.
of Dagobah.
But more like Everglades swamp.
Yeah. Like
Okay,
wet farmlands.
Yeah.
that makes more sense. Swamp.
Southeast China.
It's probably where they filmed it. So anyway, this episode continues the feel and tradition of like a Western spaghetti Western type of vibe, because it's like a fugitive on the run seeking shelter in like this little backwater town, and he has the inner conflict of wanting to stay and give up like the bounty hunter life.
Dude, he
but-
had the hots
And he
for
meets
that one
another
farmer.
fugitive on the run.
Yeah. I really like that actress. What's her name?
I don't know.
She was in Deadpool and stuff, but it's funny, like if you think of some actors, you think like, yeah, they would not fit in Star Wars at all, but there's actors here and there that you would think would be really well in like the Star Wars universe, and she's one of them.
Yeah.
Same with Pedro Pascal. Like, even though we haven't seen his face,
He did take the helmet
When do
off,
we
though.
see that?
when do we see it?
Yeah, his face.
I don't know. I don't think we will.
I think we will at
You
some
think so?
point. Well, because they
Wow.
hint like the consequences of what happens if he does.
Can't put it back on.
So I feel like that'll happen at some point. Like he'll have to make that like sacrifice or something for whatever reason. He has to take.
That's kind of what I foresee happening.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I just don't know
I don't
when.
know. I could see it where he just doesn't take it off. I mean, and we see him. I mean, he takes it off in this episode, but we don't see it.
Would that be like the equivalent of seeing Boba Fett take off his helmet, and then we see the guy with the mustache and the big glasses that actually played Boba Fett?
No,
I mean, Pedro Pascal does have a mustache,
he does.
right?
Yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Talking about taking the helmet off and stuff. Like
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's interesting about it is in like all the other canonical Star Wars stuff, there's never been like a Mandalorian taking off their helmet rule.
Oh, really?
Like in the Clone Wars, Mandalorians are taking their helmets off all the time. Rebels, same thing. So I wonder if this is like them going back to like early tradition, like trying to like light the flames of that early stuff again.
Yeah.
Because in anything else, it hasn't been that way.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
But
I bet it gets sweaty in there.
Oh, it has to. But maybe
You
they
don't
have
think
some
there's like technology,
yeah.
like fans and like cooling systems?
Yeah.
There's got to be something like that.
Get a little
Star
HVAC
Wars.
up in there.
I was gonna say only if we had 2 people that had like expertise in cooling.
You have
something.
one person.
You know more, Mick. You know more than the average person, though. At this point,
I do. I'm no way an expert on it.
I'm not an expert either.
Okay, I'm an expert. Okay. But yeah, so they go to this planet. There's like a local like tribe gang there that keeps terrorizing these like farmers and fishermen.
The bulldogs.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I'm like, a bulldog dude's rolling in.
And they have a ATST
for some reason.
Some reason, I mean, I'm sure they got it from when the Empire fell and they just took it over.
Yeah, I imagine they just stole it.
Yeah.
Or like it was a decommissioned one that they found and fixed up.
Mm-hmm. And man, that thing looked freaky.
Oh yeah,
at night because it had the red eyes. That was terrifying looking. So I understand why those villagers were freaked out. But they end up taking it down and saving the people.
Yeah, and he was gonna leave Baby Yoda there, and then that snorkel looking dude with the little nose thing. What kind of creature is that? Like, yeah, that guy. Yeah, dude. When he had like the sights on Baby Yoda, I was like, no. Like,
I thought it was. Oh, I guess Baby Yoda's dead now.
So we're done with this subplot.
Yeah, that went nowhere.
That's when the last 4 episodes are like TVMA. It's just killing everybody to avenge Baby Yoda.
So yeah, they kill that bounty hunter and then they can't stay. And they leave, and that's.
But the one chick, the fighting chick, isn't going with him.
No,
which I thought was interesting.
No.
Which I kind of like that they've introduced characters that they could have easily had Nick Nolte's character come with him. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
the Ugnaught.
I have spoken.
Yeah, or that chick, but they're just keeping it like it's just him and Baby Yoda. Like,
yeah,
they're not trying to build some ensemble.
I wonder if they'll reintroduce those characters though, like towards the end.
Ensemble.
Ensemble.
And ensemble.
Ensemble Studios, creators of Age of Empires.
No,
they just announced an Age of Empires 4.
We're still talking about Star Wars, Dave.
Yeah, but Age of Empires.
No Age of Empires.
Walalo.
So yeah, do you guys like the 4th episode then?
Yeah, that was great.
Been your favorite one so far?
I think so. I was watching it smiling most of the time. I was like,
yeah.
Baby Yoda has like the cup of soup, just like standing there, like they're like fighting on the ground. I was like, yeah.
Dude, I laughed so hard in the beginning of the episode when he's like, "Stay here. I'm gonna go look around. Don't touch anything. You got it? Okay." And he walks out, and the ramp lowers, and it's just revealed that he's standing right there.
Yeah, so funny. I like when he calls
he's
him
like a little dog.
Yeah,
right? He just follows Mando everywhere.
I like when he called him a little womp rat.
Yeah.
Come on, you little womp rat.
Yeah.
Would you like that, you little womp rat? Huh?
And then he tries to eat the frog again. Like the kids are like,
Yeah.
so he spits it out. Like,
I want a little Yoda.
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Baby Yoda hang out.
Yeah. I'm excited to see where the series goes. It's been really good so far.
Yeah, it's been a lot different than I thought it was going to be. Like, I expected it to be something like darker, like the tone of it, and it's been pretty
comedic.
Yeah.
But
like not dumb like Marvel comedic. Like it's
no.
Hey, whoa.
Not like
I'm just kidding.
not like quippy.
Yeah, not like here's a dumb joke that we generated from our Marvel joke machine. Like,
Yeah, and the music builds up and stops during the joke, and then it continues again.
yeah,
It's awful.
That never happens.
I feel like
never.
they have it. They have like a lever they pull. It's like joke generator, and then like they pull another lever. Like which character's gonna say? It? And they're like, when are we gonna say it? Oh, to make it not.
What? It's Iron Man saying it again? No.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll spin it again.
Yeah. I'm excited to see where it goes. It's been really good.
Yeah. Is there just? I think it's just 4 more, right?
I think so.
Stupid.
Yeah.
More.
Dang.
More.
This was a longer episode though.
It was 40 minutes. I was
Yeah.
like, oh boy, I couldn't
Well,
believe I was like,
we got the movie coming up.
yeah.
Scratch that.
We're gonna watch that right after we get
feature-length
back
itch.
from Levin's. Right?
It's doable.
I mean, feel free to go. I'm not missing my movie.
You won't.
Yeah, that's right. I won't. So yeah, Mandalorian, good. Keep watching it. I've been very happy with it. Landon, you just said you watched the Irishman movie,
I did last night. Yeah,
Martin Scorsese.
latest movie.
Scorsese flick.
Yeah, on Netflix. Very long, 3.5 hours.
Was there crime involved?
Yes, lots of
Were
crime.
there Irish
F
men
words?
involved?
There was some F words. It was rated R for like pervasive language, and I didn't feel like there was that much, which is probably more a testament to me.
There's only
Right?
132.
You're like, wait a minute.
That's low for Scorsese.
But it's mostly based on around like real events about like
It's about Jimmy Hoffa, right?
yeah, Jimmy Hoffa, and he's played by what's his name, Al Pacino,
Mm.
and then
Who's Joe Pesci play?
I don't remember.
He's like a lawyer, isn't he?
No, Ray Romano plays.
Is he reprising the sticky bandit role
No.
from Home Alone?
I'm guessing.
The wet
I
bandit.
haven't seen much with Joe Pesci, so I don't really.
Well, he
recognize
was
it.
in Raging Bull, Casino,
Haven't seen
Goodfellas.
haven't seen any of these.
I'm trying to think.
This is my
Home
what
Alone?
other Scorsese movies he was in. I was mentioning
Home Alone
Scorsese
2?
movies.
Those are Scorsese, right? Those are really violent.
Here, I'll bring up who he plays. Keep you guys happy. But Robert De Niro plays I can't remember his character's name. I watched it last night. I can't even. Frank something, I think.
Frank Oz.
He's always a Frank.
Yoda. Bringing it back. Baby Yoda.
He plays Frank Sharon, who was a gangster back in the 50s to 80s.
Hmm.
Kind of like all of them are involved in the Teamster Union.
Too bad he wasn't playing Murray Franklin.
Dang it. Joe Pesci plays Russell something or other, another gangster.
But did you like it? Like, was it a good movie?
I thought it was okay. I started nodding off a couple times during it, just because I was tired.
Always a good indicator of a quality film.
Put me right
like,
to sleep.
Like I said, it's very long. It takes place over like the guy's whole entire life. Most of it in like the I think like the mid 50s to 70s, but it works really well as like a historical movie. Like it's kind of like more a biopic type thing,
Mhm.
but since it kind of falls in that thing, since it's based around real events, it kind of lacks some of the dramatization. I don't know if that makes like, so like there's a lot
Yeah.
of characters that aren't developed. Even like the main character, I didn't feel like there was much development. Like you're just watching what he does, but there's never like a clear example. It's like, oh, he just walked up and just blew this dude's head off. But like, why would he do that? Like, besides it's just, oh, he's working for the mob. But like, there's no point where it's like, there's no moment where it's like he starts out as a bad person basically. He's a truck driver and then he's stealing, and then it's basically like he just goes from that to like killing people for the mob. But there's no moral conflict at all throughout the whole entire movie, basically till the end. And it's just, I don't know. You're just kind of like watching events happen without much. I don't know. I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10. But I mean, the acting's good.
I'll check it out. Bree has it's like the Netflix preview that's up right now of the movie.
Yeah.
But I like most Scorsese movies.
Yeah, I'd say it's worth watching. It's just not as, I haven't seen a ton of them, but it's not as good as like The Departed or anything. So
I feel like that one's hard to beat.
yeah, but I'd say it's worth watching. It's just it's so long, like so long. Like I
A
paused
lot
it
of
a
his
couple.
movies are kind of like that.
Yeah, I like paused it, like get him do something, be like, oh, I'm an hour 40 minutes in. It's like, oh, well, I still have like an hour and 50 minutes left. Like okay, like, but I don't know. Jesse Plemons is in it in kind of a smaller role, which For the Breaking Bad fans out there. My boy Todd.
Do you mean the Fargo season 2 fans?
Yeah, that too. But
Hey, when is season 4 coming out?
I think it's like next year or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure, like, isn't Chris Rock in it? Isn't he like the main guy?
Yeah, I think he's one of the main characters.
Yeah.
That's a show that
I'm
is
excited
so
for.
good.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah. But
I don't know much about it.
I don't either.
Or like
I think
when
it takes place.
but
I think it's in the 50s. I think. But I'm not positive. Which would be the earliest that show's gone back in its timeline. So
well, what is it about crime shows that are just so interesting?
it's fun watching.
Or like crime movies?
I don't know. It's fun watching people do like terrible things.
Are we like living vicariously
I think so.
through these criminals?
I think so. Because you're watching people that like are mostly like normal people that make like, especially in Fargo, like it's like they're mostly normal people that like they make a couple mistakes.
There's always that ordinary person
yeah.
that makes one really bad mistake, and instead of owning up to it, they just bury themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like a standard character in a Coen Brothers movie,
Yeah.
which I think is why they use that so well in the Fargo series.
Yeah.
Because you can kind of relate to people like that.
Yeah. You're like,
But
oh,
not
man,
enough
like,
that-
yeah, not enough to be like, oh, they don't deserve what happened.
I shouldn't have hatcheted my wife in the basement.
Yeah. Does he hatch it? He uses a hammer, doesn't he?
Hammer, yeah, something.
Yeah.
Details.
Yeah. I feel like a hatchet would be better. I feel like it'd be quicker.
If I was going to
Dave,
kill
help me.
my wife,
Yeah, if I was gonna kill,
I would use.
it's like a pocket knife. Get the job done.
Davey's closer to the door.
I'm so glad I'm not in the same room as you guys.
So you tell me you'd rather just watch me murder your brother over a webcam?
Thanks, Dave.
I think Michael could stand his own.
I mean, yeah, probably.
I mean,
Let's
he gets
find
stabbed
out.
a couple times. He gets stabbed a couple times, but he would grab you by the wrist,
Yeah.
wrench the pocket knife out of the other hand, and then he would just go to town on you with that thing. He'd be a little bloody, but Landon would have no eyes. So
Oh man.
I think Dave's
sorry,
really
the John
been thinking
Wick
about
poster
this.
that's behind you that I can see on
Just
camera.
giving you ideas.
Really, yeah, like
No, I feel like that
Inspiration.
all came from up top. Like,
No inspiration needed. Dang.
Dave's wanted me dead for a long time.
Well, speaking of gouging Landon's eyes
Speaking of
out,
death.
I finished Jedi Fallen Order
Yes,
a
yeah.
couple days ago. It's good.
good.
Yeah, I
Good?
just wish it was longer. It's kind of short.
Do the side missions.
See, there's not really side missions. It's really just exploring the planets and getting
Or the
collectibles.
planets.
I've done that, like a lot of it.
Get the platinum.
Oh, really?
I don't know if I could do that.
I've heard it's actually not a hard platinum.
Yeah, but any platinum for me is hard.
Heard it's like
I don't really care about trophies.
on PSN
There's no
Pro
better way to enjoy a video game
than to go
than
for the
to
trophies.
go for a platinum trophy.
That's ridiculous.
Just ask me.
That's
I went into Death Stranding. I'm like, I'm not even gonna try to platinum, and now I'm like looking at the trophies. I'm like, you know, like I could maybe make this happen. Like,
no. If I enjoy the game, I'll play it, and that's enough for me.
I wish I was like you. I
No,
really
no,
do.
you don't.
Like, no, like,
Did you platinum Spider-Man at least?
I did, but then they took it away from me because of the DLC.
no,
so I only have.
they don't-
You still keep the platinum.
Well, yeah, but I don't. I'm not 100%
Yeah,
completed the game.
I don't care.
That
I meant
doesn't
like
matter.
I meant like
as soon as you have that,
98.
as soon as you have your grubby hands on that platinum, that's all that matters. That's like Fallout 4. It says I have like 40% of the trophies, but I have the platinum. It's all the stupid DLC they released
Yeah.
for it. Like,
Did you play any of the DLC for that game? Like any of it?
no, I didn't buy any of it.
Some of it's pretty good.
Bought the base game, played it a bunch. Remember that was the talk of the town at school at the time Fallout 4 came out. I think we had like a half day of the day it came out and then like the whole next day off. So awesome.
Hmm.
That game's kind of broken though.
Well, it is a Fallout game.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. It is a Bethesda game,
Yeah.
so makes sense.
They are trash.
I get really nostalgic about certain Bethesda games, though, especially Fallout 3 and Fallout 4.
What about
I like both of
Skyrim?
those a lot.
You like Skyrim?
Yeah, but I liked Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 quite a bit better. Skyrim's fun though, but
It's also broken.
yeah, some people like that is their life is Skyrim.
Yeah. That game was huge when it came out. Like, I wasn't allowed to play it when it came out, but I remember a lot of other people enjoying it.
Yeah, so Jedi Fallen Order was cool.
What would you give it out of 10?
Out of 10, I'd probably give it a 7, 7.5.
Good, not great.
The story was good. The main character was really good. Your droid was really good. The combat was really fun. It just, if you get sick of like the hack and slash, or even to a certain extent the Arkham style of combat, it felt a lot like it supported the fact that you have a lightsaber.
It's more skill based too, right?
It's a lot more skill based. It's timing based. Yeah, it was fun to do. I really enjoyed it.
Did you deal with many or any bugs in the game?
The only thing I dealt with, it wasn't technically in the game, but my digital copy just deleted itself off my PS4, so I had to re-download it and play it again. But
No in-game bugs though.
no.
Okay.
I'd heard there were some.
Yeah, I
some
did. I
people.
did too, but
I just
didn't have any.
actually right before we started recording, I watched the donkey video
Yeah.
because I was waiting for you guys, and I don't know if it's just
Wait, that
like the
didn't
way he
spoil
does his
anything,
videos
did
or
it?
something.
No, it didn't
I don't
spoil
think so.
anything. I
It
watched
was
it.
just-
Didn't seem like it spoiled.
It was just
Okay.
him dying a lot,
yeah,
and then him like dealing with
weird
buggy
glitches.
NPCs.
No, I didn't have any bugs.
He tends to find more problems in games. Though.
I mean, that's kind of his
And,
job,
and that
right?
was also like my question too. Like if he figured out how to get them buggy, because I mean it makes
makes
the
it funny.
videos funny.
Yeah,
But I was wondering like how pervasive the bugs were
No.
in the actual game.
I love it. That video keeps force pushing people off the edge.
I was like, oh, well, that's the way to deal with enemies then.
Yeah,
It's fun to do.
Do you like customizing your lightsaber and stuff?
Oh yeah, you can customize every single part of it. The color, the tip, the shaft
I
part.
don't know if I told you guys this,
The
but I read an
buttons.
article. I read an article about a guy that said he made his real lightsaber that he made in Disneyland. He was able to recreate it completely in Fallen Order, like with all the pieces and stuff.
Well, it's funny because the part of the game that customizing a lightsaber was based on the Galaxy's Edge make your own lightsaber thing. And so they probably took a lot of designs and ideas from that and put it in the game.
Sounds
So-
like that's where they got their designs almost.
Yeah.
But that's cool because I mean, imagine like getting to hold the same thing that your character is using, and it's something that you created completely.
Yeah.
Ooh.
and
When I go
customized.
to Disneyland, I'm definitely doing that.
How much
Hey,
do they
when are we
cost
hitting
at
that
this
up?
Probably like $300.
Oh my
I've
god!
heard it's
But
not
worth it. But it's like a whole like
Is it made of metal? Like
I don't know. Probably not.
it's probably
Cheap Disney plastic.
Yeah.
But it's like a whole
There's
experience
gotta
where you
be
like go through
There's
this.
gotta be
Like,
some metal in there.
I mean, probably.
What's the blade?
If it's $300,
What's the blade made of?
They say it's like a dueling
Laser.
blade. Like you can duel with it. I'm sure
Laser.
I'm sure it's not like super high quality.
You screw it on though. You have to like screw it on, or like does
I
it
think
pop
so.
out? Like
It's probably like a screw-on one. A lot of them either have a screw-on or there's like a set screw in there, like with a hex bit. You just it holds it in. But I would assume that it removes because for like transportation and stuff. Like
yeah.
well, a lot of people that
if
go
you're
to
like on a
Disneyland,
plane,
like fly there.
you have to put this whole lightsaber. Sorry, sir. We don't allow lightsabers on an airplane.
Yeah, do you have to check the lightsaber?
probably. Or just carry it on
You
your
have to
back.
take the crystal out.
Sir, please hand over your kyber crystal.
No.
My lightsaber's useless without it. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely recommend Fallen Order. It was a lot of fun. I just wish it was a little bit longer.
How long do you think it?
I wish you had bought the hard copy, because then I could have borrowed it from you.
Or you just buy it yourself.
Yeah, with your own money.
Cheap
Ah,
piece
Peasant.
of poo.
money's tight.
No, it's not.
Dude, if I can afford to buy it, which I haven't yet, you can afford.
Because you're, poor.
Yeah, 'cause I'm poor. They're literally evicting me right now. Like they're taking stuff out of the apartment.
Yeah. Oh, bye, Dave. You're leaving too. Taking his laptop.
Yeah, I heard them stomping around into your apartment.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna get it eventually?
I am, yeah. I was planning on it being my next game to buy, but then like there's all these Black Friday game sales in the
Yeah.
PlayStation Store, so it's like,
Yeah, it wasn't on sale, was it?
So in Resident Evil 2 the remake was on sale for $20, so I'm probably gonna buy
Didn't you also
that.
buy?
Bought Man of Medan?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Bought that a physical copy.
You got that?
Yeah, it was $15.
So we can play it.
Yeah, so we can play
when we
when you're
visit?
in town. So
Or I visit?
yeah. It's 5 people. There's 5 characters in the game, so if we can get 5 of us together one night, we can play through the whole thing.
So
Who's the other two?
I'm thinking
We can
Will.
charge.
I'm saying Will, and then that's tough for the 5th. Colby's a dirtbag, but maybe Colby.
Okay, so we'll share the 5th character.
But 5th one's the mulligan for whoever dies first. Like,
Have we talked about on here when we did that with
Jesse.
Until Dawn?
I don't know if we have.
And that
talked
was
about
like the reason we wanted to start doing a podcast in the first place.
it was because we did that thing.
Because we did the Until Dawn playthrough
Was
with
it?
the 4 of us. Mm-hmm. Because
I didn't remember that.
it was me, Landon, Ben Stewart, and Jesse Bick. We all got together and played Until Dawn.
At Jesse's house.
At Jesse's house. There was 8 characters in the game. So we wrote down their names, put them in a hat, and we each drew 2 slips. And those were the players that we controlled. So whenever on screen that character came up, we would hand the controller off. So we always played our own characters. And we were like, we should record this and then release it. And so we played through that in probably like 4 or 5 hours.
It was
in one
maybe
sitting.
6. Yeah, we played it throughout the night. We played all through the night.
And it was awful
It was because Jesse ruined it.
for a couple reasons.
No, Jesse ruined it. That was the only reason. I'm pretty sure.
it sounds right to me.
Well, what happened was I had
Jesse had played the game before.
which
He
is mistake
knew
number
the
1. It was
story.
mistake number 1 was having somebody
Yes.
that played the game before. And Jesse, for some reason, I care about trophies in games, so I had mentioned I wanted to play on my PS4, so to get trophies.
Mm-hmm.
So we were doing
As
that,
we're playing along.
but then like there comes a part where like Jesse's like saying stuff to try to keep people alive, so I can get more trophies, and it's like, well, dude, like, no, I'll just pick up,
Like,
like
the purpose of what we were doing.
it was just to have fun, like
Which was controlling our own characters and having fun.
yeah,
Mhm.
but like in the back of my mind, Jesse's saying stuff, and then like you have to either have to do what Jesse says, or you just do what he doesn't. It's like you have no way to actually have fun playing it. Once
So is he like spoiling stuff then? Like,
he's saying, no, don't go that way, like,
mm.
or go this way, like, and I was like,
Mm.
shut up.
And it was getting
Jesse.
really frustrating because we kept telling him to stop talking.
That's like
but
watching
he would,
any
he
movie
wouldn't
with
be able to
him,
contain himself.
or listening to any song with him.
And he'd be like, no, don't go that way.
Yeah.
And so at one point, Jesse said, no, don't do that. And it was something I was going to do. But Jesse said that that's what had to be done. So I did the other thing.
And it got
And
like
it got one of the other characters killed. Not one of
Yeah.
my characters, but one of the other characters. And it like the whole rest of the night. I mean, we were like 80% done with the game at that point.
Yeah.
But like the 4 of us were like
at each
just
other's
at each other's throats.
Because then I was kind of mad because I'm like, well, you just killed somebody on purpose, like, but then it was like so stupid.
the
Then-
stubbornness
and
of Dave.
yeah,
just-
but it destroyed the annoyingness of Jesse.
Well, it was
Yeah.
like Jesse had told us, and we had told him to stop, and he
Yeah.
just wouldn't stop.
He's pretty bad at
And
that.
then at the end of the game, Dave ended up killing like most of the characters. Like, but
Yeah, there was like I think we got away with maybe two
2 or 3.
or 3 characters alive.
Your
of the
character
8
made
at
it
the end.
out. Your character.
One of mine did.
Yeah, one of yours made it out, and then 2 others, I think, because everybody else in the cabin died. Or no, maybe a couple made it out. One of them made it out of the cabin. I can't remember, but
Yeah, because the cabin like caught on fire, right, and
Mhm.
blew up,
Yeah,
and it
'cause
killed
you-
like 3 people instantly.
yeah, because you have to. There's a part in the game it uses the motion controls in the controller,
Mhm.
and you have to keep the controller still to hide from this creature thing. And then like each time in between each sequence, you have a chance to just run to get out and like blow the cabin up.
And you're supposed to just hold the controller, not do anything, because if you don't move, the characters are escaping.
Yeah, each time,
but the way the game presented it, it almost seemed like you needed to act
yeah
to like save some characters. So I was going to be heroic
yeah
and
you ended
shut
up
off
murdering
something. But when I moved, I turned on a switch that blew up the
entire cabin.
the
Like it
cabin.
burned my character to a crisp.
And yeah, I thought like it was going to be the thing, like it killed my character and saved the others, but the other
Exact
characters didn't do
opposite.
anything.
Yeah,
they just
stood
stood
there
there
and died.
and waited and died,
Wow.
and my one character escaped.
Yeah.
And Ben, of course, took it really well
Did he? Was
that
he?
both of his characters died.
Oh yeah, both of his died in the fire.
And Jesse's like, I told you, you should have done this.
So did you each
Landon's
get
like,
2 characters?
Didn't get
Yeah,
my
we-
trophies.
Yeah, we each got 2 characters.
So everybody had something to be pissed off about.
Yeah.
Yes. We
Wow.
no
Sounds
one was
fun.
happy at the end.
Sounds like a great
But
time.
looking
But
back,
we have a chance at redemption.
it's a funny
with this-
memory.
Yeah, we have a chance at redemption with this new title, Man of Medan, by the same people that made that game Until
it's
Dawn.
5-player?
Yep, there's 5 characters. So
And so we're gonna do Landon, David, Ben, Jesse, and Michael. Because that would be awesome.
Yeah.
But I have heard in this one there is like things where like it's a lot easier to die, the characters. And there's like parts where you have to like if you want your character to live, like you have to actively work against like another player.
Mm.
I've heard it's shorter too.
Yep. Yeah.
Right. So
I think
I
it's
mean,
like
we
3
could
or
probably
4
sit down
hours.
and knock it out in one night.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. It's supposed to be creepier too. It's not supposed to be as campy as Until Dawn. It's supposed
It's on
to
a
be
boat or a ship, right?
I'm on a boat. Sorry. Yeah, it's on a boat. They're like doing a diving expedition.
It's on a boat? It's on
Don't
a
you
boat.
ever forget. Yeah. So we'll play that when you're in town.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Should be fun.
You bought a new controller, right, Nick?
I did, yeah. I bought a purple, like a matte purple.
It looks cool. I like the color.
Yeah, they released, was it 3 new colors just a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
The purple, there's like a slate blue or something, and then was it a black?
It was like a titanium, like
Black or something?
yeah. They were all
Slate
pretty
black.
cool looking.
Slate black. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, they all look cool, but I think the purple one was the coolest one, so
Yeah,
that one.
I agree. That one was the best looking.
Yeah, my gold controller is
love-
like failing me anyway, so I kind of needed another one.
I love the feeling of a new controller, but they're so expensive.
Yeah.
It's hard to justify getting a new controller, despite like how good they feel.
Yeah.
I wish they weren't so pricey.
But they were on sale. They were on sale for $40. So, which
Still just
I mean,
so
that's as cheap as you're
crazy.
ever gonna get one though. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yep.
I held out.
What
I've
about
got
the Mad Catz controllers?
Mm-hmm. Nah. No.
I'm
No
gonna say
thanks.
nah.
Yeah. I don't even know if they have those for the PlayStation 4. Do they? Like those cheap. No,
Probably
I
not.
don't
I haven't seen them. The only other
Did
like
they have?
third-party controllers I've seen are like the really expensive ones, like
Yeah.
$200.
Yeah, which I think doesn't even feel that good in your hands. Like,
No.
and it's not even
You
Sony
just like
brand,
squeeze
like,
hard enough and it just cracks.
Maybe I
The
don't
turbo
know.
button flies off.
I'm like thinking of a Jordan joke about like breaking something.
Racking the brain. Come on. So yeah, we did go Black Friday shopping. A pretty large group of friends, like 8 people.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah.
I felt bad for Brendan at a little bit. Like, I don't think Brendan was ready for Anime Mike.
Yeah.
Anime Mike said some
Who's
stuff.
Brendan and Anime Mike?
uh, Anyway,
They're
Mike's
friends.
friend of the show. Brandon's a friend
of the show.
of the show.
The show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good night though.
Yeah, went to
was
Sherry's. The late night Sherry's.
I ordered a steak,
Anyone else buy anything
Like a-
cool?
cow steak, but I'm pretty sure it's pork.
Yeah, see, I mean, I don't know, man. You ordered a steak at Sherry's, dude. Like, I respected it, but like at the same time, you ordered it medium rare, like, and it came out well done. But like, none of us were surprised that happened.
I ordered a cow and it came out a pig.
Yeah.
What? Only at Sherry's.
It had a curly tail on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was oinking at me while I was cutting it up.
I got a burger. I should have gotten breakfast.
I did really like my stuffed hash browns though.
Those
Those are good.
Yeah.
It was like cheese and like sour cream in it.
I was pissed they were out of ice cream. Like,
Yeah, freaking Will and Oliver took the last.
yeah,
bit
they got
of it.
shakes, and then like I was gonna order a shake with my burger, and they're like, actually, they took the last ice cream. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, it's Sherry's, and you're out of ice cream? Like, I was enraged. Yeah, but oh well. It was good though. It was fun. I like little late night Sherry's. Just take the edge off, you know.
Yeah, like if you're gonna go to Sherry's, it might as well be midnight.
It should be when like everywhere else is closed.
Pretty much. Yeah.
And you should probably order breakfast, I feel like. For the most
Yeah,
part.
it's the safe way to go.
Or a steak.
Nah, never
that
That
Every
again.
steak
animal.
was so well done.
It
Like,
was.
There was no pink. You
No.
couldn't- I bet my burger was less cooked than
Probably.
than that.
Yeah. I should have got a burger, but the French toast
Was
is
it like eating a
good.
foam frisbee?
A what?
Foam frisbee.
A what?
Dave's
Foam.
having a stroke.
Frisbee.
Was it tasty? Was it still?
There's
The,
a
the
disconnect.
taste was good. The texture was not good, and it tasted more like pork than cow. So I was a little,
You know, if you cook a
freaked
cow
out.
long enough, it turns into a
Turns
pig.
into a
so.
as the saying goes.
Yeah.
If you cook a cow too long, you'll get a pig. Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, so am I. Are we gonna go out somewhere tonight?
Yeah, we're gonna go. We're definitely going
Sweet.
somewhere for dinner.
Awesome.
I was so sad yesterday. I didn't do anything yesterday. I slept in, and I woke up, and I'm like, I bet some of my friends will be on PlayStation today. All day, no one. No one. Dave wouldn't join my party.
Jeez, Dave. What the
I'm sitting there
poo?
crying.
I was doing stuff with Bree.
Yeah,
bawling.
sure you were.
What stuff?
Well, we made
I had to work.
we made our Thanksgiving yesterday because on Thursday we went to a friend's house for
A
Thanksgiving
friend?
lunch. Mhm.
Who said you could have
So-
friends?
Oh,
It's either us or nobody, Dave.
Yeah. Who do you want to
so
be, Colby?
yesterday on Friday we made Thanksgiving stuff.
Was it good?
Oh yeah,
What'd you have?
like the fixins, the works.
So you got your mashed
Turkey, green bean
potatoes.
casserole, roll, scallop potatoes, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce.
French fries?
What else do we have, Bree?
Did you say
French
green bean
fries?
casserole? Did you say green bean
What's
casserole?
wrong with you? Yeah, it was like the second thing I said.
Okay, I wasn't listening.
We
sounds
had
horrible.
cheesy green bean casserole.
Oh, that sounds so good.
It was
I don't
awesome.
like green beans.
Did you have any pie?
No, I'm not a pie guy.
Oh, I love
What?
pie.
We had
Pie's
cookies.
so good.
Bree made almond cookies.
What?
They were really good.
Gross.
No chocolate in there? Like,
We had
if you're gonna
eggnog.
have- Oh,
and
oh,
sparkling
come
cider.
on.
Yeah. It made a really weird face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he said a really weird sound too.
Oh, dude, eggnog. Dude, I could go for a glass of eggnog right now.
Your
Oh,
eye
man.
was like way up.
Rolling back in my head.
Just one though, so it was really creepy.
Oh, dude, oh, man.
All right, well, see you guys later.
Yeah, eggnog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving was good this
It was
year.
good, yeah. I went to my parents' house. We actually didn't have turkey. We had ham.
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 Ham's good.
And then it
Was it ham or was it beef?
was ham.
If you cook a pig too long, you'll get a cow. As the saying goes.
No, if you don't cook it enough, everything starts as a cow. And then we had like scalloped potatoes. And
Nice.
yeah, it was good.
I love Thanksgiving food. It's so good.
Yeah.
Like we should do Thanksgiving more than just once a year.
Friend of the show, Oliver, thinks Thanksgiving is like the worst year.
Yeah, he
or
says it's the worst
holiday.
Wait, why? It's like
'Cause he's
it's up
stupid.
there. It's one of my favorites.
It's like up there with Christmas.
Not only
Christmas
that,
and
not only that, he says Halloween is the best holiday.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
I like Halloween.
Halloween
like
sucks.
just of the season in particular. But I don't know. Everything about those three I like. But how can you like Halloween and hate Thanksgiving?
I think Thanksgiving's
weird.
perfect because it lands on a Thursday.
Yeah.
And you get that Thursday, Friday,
Mhm.
Saturday. You get that 4-day weekend. Like, how are you gonna hate on that? Like, how?
Maybe if you're an idiot. I don't know.
Maybe. Oliver's also still in school, so he's used to work like getting like months at a time off.
Yeah.
So, once that stops, like you kind of like start enjoying the few meager days you can get away from slaving away.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, the 4-day weekend from Thanksgiving. Whew, it's good.
I feel like I've wasted it though. Like I feel like I wasted yesterday.
Nah. Don't trick yourself. You've been spending it well.
Have I?
Yeah. There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with relaxing.
You did stuff with family. You did stuff with friends. You did stuff by yourself.
I was all day yesterday
And-
by myself. I didn't see another
that's
human
okay.
yesterday. I was just in here.
That's fine.
It was just me.
That's
That's totally
good.
cool, Landon.
Is it?
It's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you deserve that. I mean, you're
That
with
sounded a
friends
little
now.
mean.
Yeah.
You're gonna-
I don't know.
What?
You went
No, I'm
from like
serious.
supportive and nice to like kind of mean and
Yeah.
cruel.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah, you deserve that.
No, I'm
you
not
deserve to be
You
alone.
deserve
that. Oh, you were all alone. Good.
No, I mean, no. I mean,
I'm
like,
glad you're
actually deserve
lonely.
it, like in a good way.
I'm so happy for you.
I always feel like I squander my time off. Like I feel like I never utilize it. Like I always get worried that I'm not like spending it the right kind of way.
What's the right way to spend?
I don't know.
time
Like
off?
I always want to like maximize like how much of stuff I get done. Like
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm like, oh, I slept in a little too much. Oh, I just watched stupid donkey videos on my phone for like an hour in bed. Like, but I don't know. Maybe it's probably good to.
Yeah, you need a little breather.
Yeah.
You deserve that. Deserve that.
You get what you deserve.
Yeah. We'll go get some dinner tonight. I think Jordan and Oliver said they can go too. And Dave will be there, so
Sweet.
What?
coming in from the Airway Heights.
I'm flying in.
What sounds good to you, Mick, for food?
I really don't care.
Asian?
Asian,
Mongolian?
Steak? Mongolian
Steak.
grill
Thai?
does sound really good.
Yeah, I wish you could take leftovers though. They yelled at me when I asked for a to-go box last time.
But I mean,
they were
what
like,
They yelled at you?
"Excuse me,
but
You-
it's a buffet.
You wanted to-go box?
It's a buffet. Though,
How
so
dare? But they have them still, which is weird.
It's because you can order to go. I think you can come in like just order like to go stuff. I get why they have it is because like can you imagine like all the it's like you can't take to go boxes at Golden Corral.
Oh yes, you can.
Can you?
I don't know.
Like you know how many
No,
fat
you can't.
yeah, you know how many fat
Mick?
like stereotypical like family rolls in, like and they eat 10 plates a piece and they're like, all right, kid, you take the
You can say
to-go
white
box."
trash, Landon.
All
That's
right,
fine.
white trash. Yeah, white
We-
trash.
We know what you mean.
And they roll in and then they get the to-go box and they pile like all kinds of food in it and they take it home. Like you wouldn't make any money if they did that. Like
So Golden Corral tonight?
no, that was not.
That's what I
the lesson.
heard.
I like sometimes like I'll think to myself, I could go to Golden Corral again. Then like I start getting like anxiety attacks, like thinking about it. Like
Okay, Josie.
Would you go if I went with Michael
No, he wouldn't go.
when I visit?
I would consider it, but
He would consider it. That's as far as it would
like I
go.
said I was gonna go before, and then I got in the line, and I started to actually started to get a little panicky. Like all the people, there were so many white trashy people everywhere. Like there's some dude in a wheelchair, like, "Whoa, give me the potatoes."
Jeez.
And I'm just like, oh gosh, like
Oh my.
Goodness.
he's not in the wheelchair because he's disabled. He's in the wheelchair because he's fat. Because he's fat and he can't walk under his own legs. Because he's gone to Golden Corral every day of his
You
life.
don't know that. Maybe he got shrapnel in his leg and then he gained the weight afterwards.
Yeah. You don't know.
Jeez, Landon.
I hate Golden Corral. Dude, I can't handle it. There's too many people. And there's just,
We'll just go on a night when there's not a lot of people.
dude, every time I drive by there, it's packed.
Like a Thursday night.
Dude, I bet it's
Or
packed on
Wednesday
Thursday
night. Wednesday night, there won't be.
It's a feeding
Wednesday
ground.
night is
It's always
meatloaf
packed.
night, so I think it's going to be busy.
Meatloaf night.
Dude, I can just imagine people just reaching their hand. And you want to see like a group of depressed people. You see the people working there. Like
I don't know. They seem pretty happy.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
they
like,
don't.
hey, what's up? And they're like, hey, you want to
don't
cut
kill
of the,
me.
you
Don't
want to cut of the
kill me.
steak? I'm
Fingers
like,
out of
yeah,
the mac
I
and
would love a
cheese.
cut of the steak. Thank you. And they're like, you're welcome. I hope you enjoy it.
Every-
I'm like, you know what? I probably will. How's your day going? They're like, Great, I'm cutting people's meat.
Every employee I've ever seen working there looks like they want to die.
I mean, that's like a lot of places, though.
Not as like
A lot of places people want to die.
yeah, but you're not getting any tip money there. There's nobody's tipping at Golden Corral. It's a flat rate. You're walking in for $20.
Yeah, but you get all the free food. The free
Dude,
delicious
Do you
food.
think you want to eat anything after you work there, man? Like,
Oh, dude, yeah, I would.
dude,
Okay.
somebody just died in my apartment.
Gosh.
That's a ghost.
They just got back from Golden Corral.
They're like, oh man, it's gotta be so hot back there by that grill where they're like
Oh,
trapped
I
in there.
know, yeah.
I think
Because
they
you just
lock
got the
them-
glass like
Yeah,
coming
I
at
think
you.
they lock them in there. They're like, you got 5 hours on your shift. And
They're actually like chained to the floor.
dude, I wouldn't be
You
surprised.
can't move.
Yeah. Dude, oh man, I've gone there twice, and both times it's been like, ooh, like not great. But perhaps, I would contemplate going.
Thank you for contemplating. That's something, at least.
Yeah. I can't guarantee once I get in the line that I don't start having like a
Yeah, we know you've made it as far as the line and still left, so
Yeah.
it's not official until I see food going into your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think that'll be it for the episode.
No, we're gonna
unless you
keep
guys had something else to talk about.
I want to talk about food more.
Dave, anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Landon, you good?
Yep. Me hungry.
Alright. Well, thank you all for listening. It's been fun. Well, sorry we didn't do an episode last week, but we'll keep doing them weekly now. Okay.
Yeah, that's the only time we've ever missed one.
It is, yeah.
And I was sick. I was very sick.
I feel like a lot of people were
Well,
sick.
the only time we missed one, despite like those couple gaps of years. Other than that,
Since we started releasing.
Well, yeah, like officially missed.
So sorry to the listeners out there. I know a lot of people were probably sad and
Yeah,
depressed.
they're like, "Where's my Hotkeys
yeah,
episode?"
they probably couldn't even go to work that day. They're just like constantly like loading
Yeah.
their.
it's funny. Actually, last week was the most downloads we've ever had
Wait, last week?
on one
And we
single
didn't-
day. Yeah, and we didn't release anything.
Whoa, maybe we should not
Oh.
release stuff more
We're
often.
never releasing another episode. You want to say what those numbers were for
No,
our fans?
I'm good.
A high of 13 downloads.
We'll have Dave tell us after.
It's
we
more
stop
than that.
recording. Oh yeah,
Come on.
heck yeah.
It's 15. Okay. Well, that's the episode. Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks, Dave, for joining us. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Landon, thank you too.
Oh yeah,
thank you as well.
anytime, man.
Yep. All right, you guys can find us on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, CastBox, YouTube, and other podcasting platforms. Visit our website at www.hotkeyspodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter at Hotkeys Podcast and join our Facebook group at HK Hotkeys. Please like, review us, and subscribe on whichever platforms you use. And finally, you can contact us via email at hosts@hotkeyspodcast.com. Bye!
Bye bye.
Bye.